Hey everybody, hope everybody had a wonderful day today. It was a real beautiful day. It wasn't so hot, wasn't so cold, wasn't so medium hot. But this is Oak Tree Entertainment. This is one of our sessions that we call OG Talk Time. We like to go and up on the news, and one of the main topics of the day, of the week, of ever since it happened, was a young lady named Carlee Russell. Everybody went into a frantic when this happened. Everybody, the media blew up. Everybody was concerned about this young lady. Everybody posted her pictures. Everybody was participating. And the internet, if it was a crime being made, this is the fastest thing that would catch up with a person, because you know why? It's cameras everywhere. I hope y'all like my background setting. I'm on my porch. I'm not in the podcast building, but I love my porch also. But I wanted to tap in tonight just to talk about what's going on with this story about Carlee Russell. This is a young lady that's 25 years old. I don't understand why. It's looking like she staged this. It's looking like once they getting down to the logistics of it and all of, like, say what you want to do, like forensics. The forensics of this, people don't realize when you do crime and it goes this far as being abducted. Human trafficking is very serious right now. Like I've been saying pretty much ever since I've been doing my podcasts, I've been mentioning this. I've been mentioning somebody being missing out of our state once or twice a week. It's females, it's young kids, it's young boys. And this is the type of thing that this is not the time to play with human trafficking. Human trafficking is very serious. It's dangerous. It's everything 10 and above. So when you are doing something and you say a child is on side of the road, first of all, it's cameras all over the highway. So when she said this and called 911, and then she called a family member, I do not understand why this young lady got out of her car. When you are calling 911, you see a child, if the child, they say that she told them that this child walked 3 football fields or 6 football fields. If you know how big a football field is, there's no way a toddler can walk that far without getting in the road, without crying, without falling, without walking off into the woods, without running. They don't know. Toddlers, their minds is not like adult minds, not like teenage minds. They are kids. So you have to also teach them not to run in the road after balls when they playing and all this and that stuff. But for a toddler to be on the highway, first and foremost, you have to think, how did the child get on the highway? Then you have to think, okay, where is the child from? You got to think, where the parents at? Did somebody drop this child off? Was somebody trying to get rid of this child? All of this stuff comes into this. So I don't know what she was thinking. I'm not saying that she faked this, but it's looking like that, y'all. But everybody was concerned. And I really, really appreciate everybody praying. I appreciate God getting her back home if something did happen to her. But the story is not adding up. She said that, listen to me closely. If you done been abducted by someone, that's already a crime. That's kidnapping. That's taking somebody against their will. That's okay. She said they did bodily harm to her. They made her strip clothes. She said that she was blindfolded, but she was not. Her hands was not tied up. Okay, you not blindfolded if your hands not tied up because you can take the blindfold off. That's common sense. She says she heard a woman. She says she seen the man. He had red hair with a bald spot. Okay, if you seen the man, if you could see the man, how come you couldn't see the woman? If you could hear a child crying, how come you did not see the child? They are looking for the child. They're looking for anything. They can go down to look and see what's some footprints right there. So she don't know that forensics is nothing to play with, because FBI, CIA, drones, cameras, and then you got hundreds of people looking for you. You got hundreds and millions, you got thousands of people that posted your picture on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. And then you show up at home. I mean, if you in the back of an 18-wheeler, what did they do? Turn around, drop you back off where you was at? Oh, they knew where your mama and them lived at? They knew the address or knew what area to drop you in? This is not adding up, y'all. And I hate to say this about a young black lady that seemed like she was on a successful path, but trying to get at, and what I'm trying to understand with this story is that why would you do this? Okay, I'm going to read off a few notes that we jotted down through the press conference, that this is not alleged, this is what was said. So, the first thing is that things they found in her search engine on her phone. One of them was the movie Taken. And the movie Taken is about, it's 2 or 3 different movies Taken. But the movie she's talking about was when the girl was abducted and the Russian guys had got her and everything, and the daddy was fighting. But she said she loved part 2. Okay, part 2 was more better than the first one because it was showing you how people get abducted, how the daddy found out different things of how to do stuff. She loved it, that movie. Okay? Now, another one was she put in her search, she was in her search bar about an Amber Alert. How information on how I guess she was trying to figure out like how long it take to do an Amber Alert, how long it take for people to say, because it takes 72 hours before you can report a person missing. Okay, so, but she was going about an Amber Alert. She got back home within 48 hours. They say 49. She showed up on the doorstep 49 hours. What I'm trying to get, and I'm trying to get an understanding of, okay, you've been abducted. Let's go back. She's been abducted off the highway. So man grabbed her. She fighting for her life, whatever. She get thrown in an 18-wheeler. Okay, she said she blindfolded. But she didn't have, her hands wasn't tied because they didn't want to show like marks from her hand getting tied, like a handcuff or somebody tying a tight rope around your arm or whatever. Okay, and not only with that, okay, then she typed in her search bar. See, this is one thing that you have to understand. When you do stuff like this, and you're the only person that's doing it, they gonna come at you hard. They wanna know. They want to know why you did this. And I don't know if she worked at a pharmacy, I don't know if she worked, but they said she was a nurse, so I don't know why, this could have been old. Something in her search bar from a couple years ago before she became a nurse. Okay, whatever. But they said that she had in her search bar that how to take money out of a cash register without getting caught. Why? Why would you do this? You're a successful person. Now, like I said, I don't know how far along this was that she did this search and whatever. These are things that they letting you know that they can go back in your phone, they can search, and they don't even really have to have your phone. All they have to do is have your phone number. They can go in, see what you done typed for the last 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, okay? Get that understanding. Before you think about doing a crazy crime, allegedly, let me inform you that when they are doing forensics on you any type of way, they coming at you hard because they done put a lot of manpower hours into trying to find her because the internet blew up. They had a GoFundMe, y'all, and the GoFundMe had got up to $60,000. Okay, what was the GoFundMe for? Like, why would you have a GoFundMe if you so adamant about finding your child? You so adamant about really just getting your child. Why? Well, your child is more important than a GoFundMe, $60,000. I know my child is worth more than $60,000. Anybody in my family, anybody around me is worth more than $60,000. So, but you see, they stopped that. They stopped that GoFundMe. You ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? Because they is not playing with this. Okay, the next thing she had typed in her thing was a bus ticket, one way to Nashville. Okay, did she go to Nashville for 40 hours and got back home within 8 hours? We don't know. We don't know what the story is. We don't know because she's not talking. Her family's not talking. They went on CBS or whatever it is, and they just said a few things, and then they said they can't talk. They can't talk. They can't talk. Why did you go on there if you can't talk? You should have just kept your mouth shut from the start. I would have. I wouldn't even. Okay, why would you? That's making it look more suspicious that y'all wanting publicity. Y'all wanting to see this fame stuff and these people that's trying to be famous or trying to get their name out there or whatever. It's not worth it. I promise you, at the end of this story, when they find out what really happened, she gonna really wish she never did this because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You gonna really wish that you didn't do this. You know me tell you why? Because it's kids being abducted every day. It's women being abducted every day. It's people being murdered. It's people being killed. It's very bad crimes are being done. And the very thing that she did wrong is that she took them police off of their job, and somebody could have been getting abducted right then and there for real. Or it could have been a crime happening right then, a store being robbed, somebody getting shot, somebody getting robbed, whatever. And everybody see this stuff is on the breaking news. All the police is right there. So everybody in Alabama could have just been like, okay, we know where the police at. Boom, we can go do this. See, people don't realize criminals think that way. You got to understand that people that really are criminals think that way. They think like, okay, well, we go do this because, boom, we know where the police at. Or we go do this, da-da-da-da-da. Come on, man. It ain't that much about being famous that you got to sit here and stage something like this. And then she going to say, okay, they script her naked. If you naked, now when they say they script you naked, that means you don't got nothing on. She still had her socks on, so you wasn't naked. She had money in her socks, like $160-something. It don't matter how much it was. It could have been $2. Why are you stuffing money in your socks? How did you have time to stuff money in your socks? Why did you put money in your socks? You're a successful working lady that pulled over. Why was money in your socks? That's like drug dealer type stuff. That's like somebody hiding something from their husband. That's like, I don't know, but I'm just saying it don't look right. So they are saying that they are waiting to talk to Carissa Russell. And she have got to come and talk to these people, because this is the type of story that just can't be passed by. You don't know why? Because so much media and internet and people, podcasters, people that's wanting to know what this story, how the story's gonna end, what happened, did it really happen? Okay, they ain't found no evidence, y'all, of a child, of no man, nobody pulling her out the woods. They ain't found no 18-wheeler. They ain't found no man with red hair. She said that the lady fed her the crackers. One minute she said she didn't see the lady. I don't know what the lady looked like. Then she said the lady fed her crackers. Which one is it? What happened? Why would you do this? So, a word from the wise. Please do not try to stage no kidnapping, no abduction, because I'm telling you something. It's people out here really being abducted, y'all. It's people really being taken against their will. It's people out there now that's been missing for years. It's people that's missing, and people do not know where their family members are. There's people missing. Sorry about that. I told you I'm on my porch. But it's people missing. And we have got to stop playing games. We got to focus on helping each other. We got to focus on stopping the crime and helping being a person to help stop crime in your community, and help each other build businesses so that you don't have to think like this, so that you don't have to think about robbing, or you don't have to think about, oh, let me do like the movie Taken. Those are movies. Come on now. When we used to listen to rap music back in the day, we understood that was just rap music. They didn't live those life. Not other than like these days with drill and all this and that stuff. They really living that life. But I'm trying to get to the point of this. Please, please, do not try to stage anything allegedly and do nothing wrong. Let God lead you off into the path of righteousness and do what you love. Find something you love and do it, and He'll help you. Hey, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, Oak Tree Entertainment. This was OG Talk Time. Hey, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Hey, you can win a shirt. You can win a t-shirt. You might can win more than a t-shirt. You can win a hat, you can win a t-shirt. You might can win more than that, because I got things that you can win that's brand new. So you might want to subscribe to the channel. I got tools, I got all kind of stuff. So subscribe to the channel, Oak Tree Entertainment. We love all our subscribers. Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Post it on your YouTube, your Instagram, Facebook. Oak Tree Entertainment, baby. We moving up. If you help us climb the mountain, we'll help y'all. We'll help this. We're definitely gonna help our city. Oak Tree Entertainment, Fat Daddy 46, coming at you live. Stay tuned. It will be a part 2 and 3 of this. We got to find out what's going on with this Carissa Russell story. Come back at you live. Later. Peace out. Have a great night.